So I know, I mean, it's a busy Saturday. There's a lot going on. We have Race for the Cure.
The Greek Festival.
Oh, I heard that's back.
Travis said there's a lot of good food.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Yeah, a lot going on. Probably one of the last weekends that people are going to be going to the lake, I'm sure.
True, soaking up the sun for this much longer.
Well, if we keep these warm temperatures, I guess we can be going to the lake for quite some time.
At this rate, yeah.
Maybe it's not so bad. Quite a bit of cloud cover as we look to downtown, and temperatures still holding on to that 77 degrees. And some of us did see some cooler temperatures this morning. That cold front off in northwestern Oklahoma, and as it shifts down to the south, temperatures really not going to change much, but temperatures in the panhandle in the upper 50s, low 60s this morning, and that cluster of some rain that was just to the north of Oklahoma City now shifting off to the east just a bit. So we could see it here in places like Pawnee and Stillwater, but I expect a lot of it just won't even make it to the ground. The air above the surface is pretty dry, so you could see a couple sprinkles, and it's going to be pretty isolated, but could get enough to get, the sidewalk a little bit wet, if we can call that a win, especially with our drought conditions. So 80s in Wilburton and McAllister, 70s to the north of Tulsa, and cloud cover hanging on for a lot of us. Temperatures in and around the metro, 77 in Catoosa, 75 in Sapulpa. And as we go throughout your Saturday, it's going to be a beautiful day, but temperatures will be very warm, 12 degrees above normal for this time of year. Here in Tulsa, 94 at 4 p.m. and then 80s after dinner time. That southwest wind could be a little bit breezy at times, but for the most part, not too bad of a day. So let's walk you through future view with that chance for rain, that cluster of rain moving off to the east throughout this afternoon, and then the chance for a couple sprinkles throughout the metro and the viewing area. But for the most part, we stay pretty dry, holding on to cloud cover, but we will see some sun peeking through at times. Temperatures for all of us in the 90s, nearing 100 degrees in southeastern Oklahoma. If you can believe it, we are almost to October, and it is this warm, and that cool front comes through during the overnight hours. Temperatures not going to be much cooler than today for your Sunday. And if you're headed down to Norman to watch some OU football, temperatures going to be 88 degrees at kickoff. We'll get a little bit of cloud cover, but it is going to be warm. That cool front comes through, and temperatures see not much different. Upper 80s, low 90s, still above average for this time of year. And then we get a little bit of relief as we head into the week with temperatures more like average in the 80s throughout the entire week before we're back into the 90s as we get to next weekend. So here's a look at current drought monitor. 54% of the state in an extreme drought, and unfortunately not going to see any rain in the forecast here over the next week. So the temperature trend as well not going to give us much relief. This is 30 degrees above average to scale, so you can see it doesn't look like it's too bad, but temperature is going to be anywhere from about 15 to 20 degrees above average for this time of year. Temperatures in the 80s this week, 90s by the weekend.